MudRFunR here. Today I'll be changing the rotors and brake pads on the rear on my 04 GMC 2500 HD. The old girl's got some rust on her. It's got over 480,000 kilometers on it. And this rotor is not so bad, but the other side was terrible. Caliper was stuck on the other side, and I replaced the caliper on the other side. This caliper has been replaced once before, and I did a video on that. I'll put a link up there for you. So what I have here is my jack in the center, and I have those wheel stands right there. One on each side. I'm going to be using the double wrench trick. Hopefully that's enough. Okay. It's going to have to come out all in one piece. And just gotta loosen up these ones so that once I get it off I won't have such a struggle getting these bolts loose. So next it'll be the bracket bolts, and these are all 18 millimeter. Are tight. There we go. Okay. One. And two. Have to find a place to set that. So this rotor has a park brake on the inside of it, so it's going to be holding it tight. The best way I usually find is just to hammer the drum part of it, and pull. This rotor is not bad, not like the other side, but replace one, replace them both. Since I had these loose already, they come out rather easy. Okay, I'm gonna put these aside, clean them up, and re-grease them. So here's the pad portion of it. Not bad, or not really worn, but like I said, the other side was really bad. Now these cylinders need to get pushed back in. I'm just using 2 C-clamps here. If you use just one, then the other cylinder just wants to pop out. It shouldn't go in very difficult at all, and if they do, you might want to consider replacing your caliper. They're in. Okay, these 2 slider bolts are not looking too great. I'm going to clean them up. So I just used a wire brush to clean those up. And I've got some brake grease right here. Don't use just any old grease. Make sure that it's compatible for disc brakes. So I'm going to get these bolts ready for once it's time to put this back together. Then they'll be nicely lubed up. And I'm greasing them right up to where the rubber goes on. There. And just put them somewhere clean. So I moved my caliper off to the side there. I'm just going to get this slide these 2 out, and again keep track of which one's where. Double squealer goes towards that outside, which is actually the inside when you put it on. Normally I would just go and do this on the workbench, but I don't want to have to move my camera and everything, so I'm just going to do this right here. But keep track of which one is which. These 2 are not the same. One is wider on this side and the other one's wider on this side. And the one that I need is the wide part on this side. Oh, there's one. And make sure they're on there nice and snug, or you'll have a hard time getting your pads in. So I've got the one with 2 squealers. Throw it on first, if it'll let me. And those gloves are dirty. Clean hands. And a single squealer on this side. New rotor. And the new rotors are always going to have an oily film on them to keep them from rusting. and don't use anything but brake parts cleaner. On this side you want to do the inside of the drum. That's where your park brake is. And the rotor part as well. Clean, lubed bolts. While you're tightening them, make sure that this rubber here doesn't twist. These bolts are supposed to be torqued to 31 foot-pounds, and it's kind of hard to do when it's loose, but we'll do it after. Okay, so this is ready to slide back into place. I have the bracket bolts sprayed down with some anti-seize. Okay, they are both in. This top one I had to screw in all the way by hand because otherwise my socket won't fit. And this bottom one I can tighten it with the ratchet. And these bracket bolts are supposed to be torqued to 148 foot-pounds, and this top one can't reach it. Won't fit behind there. I'll do the bottom one. One, and I can get my Johnson bar in behind there, breaker bar, whatever you want to call it, and I'll just tighten this one up similar to what that other one was. Should be able to get a feel for how tight that one was. And these two are the same. I can only get at the one, so I can only get at the bottom one here to get the actual torque on it, which is 30 foot-pounds, which is not a lot. I will just do this one with the wrench the rest of the way and just give it a good snug. Since I had it apart this far already with the wheels off, I just gave it a quick coat of non-paintable rubberized undercoat. It's a little tacky right now, but it dries up nice and hard. Alright, just getting the wheels back on. So I'm just going to lift this off the jack stand and set the wheel down so I can torque the wheels. So I'm torquing these wheels up to 140 foot-pounds. So just remember, when you first take off, make sure you pump the brakes before you start moving, because the brakes are going to be spongy for the first little bit because you've pushed that those cylinders in. So just be careful when you first go to leave, because the brakes will be spongy. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it useful, and hope you subscribed and hit the like button. Thank you.